Today's session, we want to analyze the serious allegations in Iran. Now, then they support terrorist group for Nigeria. We will explain how this important matter will affect all Nigerians. The source of this information, it comes from one they call Michael Freeman. Now, even the Israeli ambassador to Nigeria. He said Nigerians is sleep. A lot of things they happen. I can't reveal her. Not be now. They start to link Iran with terrorist group for Nigeria. As far back as 2010, now they say ship. Nigerian reported they see ship will load with serious ammunition. They seize them for Nigeria seaport for Lagos. See, where did it happen? When we say Iran, who they won't give this ammunition? After that incident, Nigerian court can say, they say they don't confess their internal finding for Nigeria. She'll say, now Iran government was behind the secret shipment of weapons that were discovered in Lagos last month. After that incident, Nigeria could say, people can wonder, say, who Iran? Which group for Nigeria? Iran, they give that. Nigeria can say, they go report that thing to United Nations, say, because Iran violate Nigerian sovereignty by arming terrorist group in Nigeria. Nigeria can say, this matter, why is it important to you as a Nigerian? As of today, last year, more than 11,000 our country men and women and children they buy for terrorism. And people know say with internal influence and powerful country like Iran, if they can't link to this, let me say, no hope again, no, because since 2009, Nigeria they fight Boko Haram, we never finish her. Now after that one, we fell happen for 2010. In 3 years later, 2013, the constitution said another ship, an Iranian with 3 Nigerians were charged with illegal arms traffic as a shipment is intercepted in Lagos port. Look at that. 3 years again. They don't say carry on that one. Wait till they happen with Iran. That is link Iran with arms for Nigeria. Now they come to us say the ship when they catch for 2013, it contains pistol, ammunition, bulletproof jacket, and other item banned in Nigeria. They come seize us. What did it happen? Will they sleep? Iran, they carry all this in the entire Nigeria. So that is why people come to say this allegation where the Israeli ambassador make now serious one, say Jagaban, they need to take her serious. And when they come say one Nigerian, when they catch John, I say an Iranian exporter of terrorism and subversion, Nigerian Security Service reported the arrest of terrorist group has been trained in Iran and were planning to attack US and Israelis target in Nigeria. See, they even train terrorist group for Iran. The court say, this man, when you see so, say this man, the main suspect is Abdullahi Mustafa Berande, a Nigerian man. The court can say, this one, they serious. They even carry people go train for Iran. But they can't carry out activities in Nigeria. They can't sentence this guy and his accomplice go jail. The ambassador talk and say, Iran with terrorism, not be today they start. He talk and say, Hezbollah for Lebanon, na Iran, they supply the arm. He say, Hamas for Gaza, na Iran boys. He say, Houthis for Yemen, na Iran boys. He say, their plan now to expand their operation around Africa. When he talk, he confirmation say Islamic movement of Nigeria. Now be El Zaki group. He say now them be the group where we say Iran they use for Nigeria. Meanwhile, El Zaki group they found 1970s. You have to understand, say there are 2 types of Islam. You got the Sunni Muslim, where come from Saudi Arabia, and you got the Shia Muslim, where come from Iran. He talk and say since 1970, they operate for Nigeria. He talk and say they promote Shia ideology for Nigeria. He say some of their supporters they link to terrorism group. Now what he talk be that. Meanwhile, Ezaki group in a lie say they not get any link to terrorism. Say even when government even buy their members for 2015, say no resort to violence. He talk and say man, now Iran embassy talk say waiting Israeli embassy talk, say na lie. Talk, say they not get any link. But people come to say, okay, if we not get any link to terrorism, what about the guns and other ammunition? We say twice, 2010, 2013, they catch out. They even see people, they go train for in our country where they want to cause commotion for Nigeria. Now they call us, This one with the Nigeria they talk so, it go hard for Nigeria to win this war on Boko Haram, because if powerful countries like Iran, they support terrorist group for Nigeria, we say, no hope. Meanwhile, Zaki group say they not get hand for all these things. Saying Israeli ambassador waiting to talk, people know, may they ignore him. Now, people come say Nigeria don't they face this Boko Haram war. Since 2009, billions have been spent. They buy our people. Last year alone, more than 11,000 Nigerians. Now, when before Buhari Day, now 8,000 a year that they kill. Anytime you see number like this, just multiply them by 10, because they get a lot of people they buy for Nigeria. We don't report, say they buy. Now, if this allegation now true, what will be the implication for you and me as Nigeria? It means say, powerful country they join this terrorist network. Like we say the war, it go hard for Nigeria to winner. Also, it shows a terrorism won't take international dimension for Nigeria. It shows that intelligence will expand, and it also become a stage for proxy war, because this war will happen now. They don't see protest, another group tension, don't they high for Nigeria. Some Muslims they protest for Nigeria. So you go say this thing go hard away. Nigerian security will be say already they stretch. Nigeria will say already they spend billions. That we say the tier, money they're supposed to spend for human being life, it go hard. But everything can be the socio-economic impact. This one is very important. I want you to pay attention. Last year, now only 36 million. Now Nigerian government fee release for health care. Meanwhile, they spend more than trillions. They look more than 6 trillion. And they go, then this budget they won't spend for health. Meanwhile, they're only 36 million. And they spend for the health of 250 million Nigerians. That shows that their government priority now security. They don't care about the health of Nigeria. If this war continue, they will continue to spend more for security. They're not going to spend anything for health, education, and road. The things where they improve people's life. They're facing a darkness in Nigeria now, because Nigerian government now are focused on this Boko Haram war. Also, me say foreign investors will come. Nobody will come invest for country. We say no get security. As you did now, if you get money, now places we say like Afghanistan, they keep Somalia. Now you go invest. No. Also, no say businesses go close, because nobody will open business for places we say that they require people. Where. Also, me say government will continue to spend more money on security. Also, me say there'll be tension, because right now there's already tension in Nigeria between those who support the war in Iran and those who they oppose her. We also may say agricultural product food go up. Nobody will go farm. If nobody go farm, the small people, if you carry their food enter farm, the price will go high. And meanwhile, your salary not increase. We also know say as of today, more than 120 million Nigerians, that's about 62% of Nigerian population, that they live for what they call multi-dimensional poverty. They want me say a day that they spend less than $2. They don't spend less than $2. 62% of Nigerians. Now, if all these things continue, that number it go high where because of what they happen. We also know say there's tension in the land now because of what they happen. We can look the views of Nigerians online. Now, this one I'm talking about say Nigerians are neither mad or ignorance. Nigerians know the countries that are sponsoring terrorism and the violence taking place in Nigeria and across Africa. Those who deny the world peace will never gain respect or dignity in the eyes of the people, even in the eyes of their own citizens. This one I'm talking and say, first of all, Islamic Movement of Nigeria is not a terrorist organization. Show me one terror attack that was ever carried out by the Shia in Nigeria, even after the army massacred hundreds of them in 2015 in Zaria. They refused to resort to violence like the Boko Haram in Nigeria. That's what I say. With the type of ammunition that the terrorists are openly displaying, it is clear they have foreign influence or support. This is what I'm talking about. Say, if Israel if the Israeli ambassador is lying, then who are the sponsors of terrorism in Nigeria? Where are the Islamic bandits and terrorists getting those sophisticated weapons from? Now you don't hear this one now. Say you believe, say Iran, now it is behind some of the terrorist activities will take place for Nigeria. So people talk and say, even Islam alone, say, nah, religion where they support violence. Why some people talk say, nah, lie. Islam no dey support violence, but now the way people they interpret her, and me say they call the resort to violence. Make I hear to your view be for this very important matter. May not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. May God bless you. So I'll bring on that story soon.